Eventually, we'll run out of funny things to say. Thanks for the 37 months for Broth. Man, that's a big number too. Apparently you're one of my mods. Not sure how that happened. Probably a moment of weakness. Search top deck against the Gala Shrine deck. Seems pretty great. Probably playing some pack deck, right? White black, Demonic Pact. If you had to choose another color, what color hat would it be? Huh. I didn't really choose that color in the first place. Wait, that's a deck? Wow. Shadver, thanks for the primary sub, appreciate it. Someone called VVD, yeah. Someone cracked triple digits was Esper Hero. Good abuse commit. I decided it was maybe time to get a shark in play. Shark into Teferi sounds pretty good. Oof. I'm getting beat down here. They have Davin's Veto in their deck. I'm in pretty big trouble. I'm just gonna use my Teferi as some kind of fog, I guess. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. So I need to draw a land. Alright, that might be enough to like. I'm getting trashed today. Maybe I'll draw my one settle. That'd be spicy.
Daily Quest KEKW.
Oh. If you want to sub every day, I'm in, but D Sunniest, thanks for the 15 months, appreciate it. Rank 8, yeah, we're rank 5. We're getting paired against a bunch of aggro decks. They have our number. We just lost to Gruel. Now we're about to be a game down against Esper Humans. Everything at its A. Alright. And that's what he was here for. 5 cards, 6 cards. So I need to bin a card and draw a non-tap land. Easy clap. Say it, chat. Say it. Put my hands in Auto Tapper's, put my life in Auto Tapper's hand here. Didn't break a sweat. I muted myself. That's why, because I'm crying. I didn't want you guys to hear my tears drop. Can I teach Croakies how to play control decks? I'm sure he's fine. Just sometimes it's emotional. You don't want to play a deck, and it happens to me too. Like I know I should be trying a deck and stuff, and it's probably good, and I just don't want to, and it's hard to, especially when you're streaming and you're trying to entertain people. And they have another meddling mage coming out. Alright. I guess I'm gonna try to settle the matter over here. Where's my yellowhat? It's behind me. I'm so tilted. We got our order of plates and stuff. We literally have had the same plates for, I don't know, it was Liz's stuff, like 10 or 15 years, and we got plates, and I don't know, a bunch of it is broken. They like packaged it like total garbage. Just unbelievable. I don't know if it's sold, like a lot of it is broken or just a few things, but I don't know if, I guess they're just gonna name Settle, right? Are we moving to the US? What? No. No, we just ordered like new plates and stuff. Alright, they're playing around Shark Typhoon. That was good for me, obviously. Might not be good enough though.
Yellowhat hooked.
Alright, I lost. I need a newer this game. I just did General Kudrow. Hey, Peacebone. Glad you're hooked. Hope you keep enjoying the stream. Thanks for 28 months. Alright, that was a bit rough. Not sure how to sideboard. I'm guessing the counter spells are pretty mediocre. I don't know if I need to cast that with all these baffling ends. Baffling end into Narset or counter into Narset sounds pretty good though. It's a lot of card advantage. Should almost definitely not be boarding out at Teferi. Narset do anything, draws me 2 cards. That seems pretty good on the play, pretty bad on the draw. Timely to buy time? Nah. I don't think it's worth it. It's not gonna trade well enough. I think I could have trimmed the Wrath of God, honestly. I didn't have to bring in the Force one. Especially since it's probably what they're going to name was Meddling Mage. But they do get better after sideboard when I have Baffling End. So it's kind of... Yeah, I should never board out Teferi in this matchup. I don't know, maybe they have vetoes and disputes, so maybe Teferi's a bit worse. It seems like a tough matchup. Their creatures are annoying. They have like... They don't have to commit too many creatures. They have like the General Kudro for Uro. That's pretty frustrating to play against. They have... Man, I kind of want to cycle. Even though I don't have second white yet. It's kind of a cool art, but also it just doesn't look magic-like at all. I don't know. It doesn't make a ton of sense to me. GeoGuessr after number 1. I was going to say GeoGuessr after losing again. Take a little break from the ladder. Regroup. Yeah, she also doesn't look like someone who's fighting, yeah. I mean, she is a guardian, I guess. Maybe she's not looking to fight, but she has first strike. That's someone who's looking to fight, right? First strike. I mean, I like the art, just doesn't... I mean, maybe it's... Yeah. That's a cold slow roll. They had to think that long about that one. Just General Kudro my Uro. Tough decision. I usually don't scam the channel point rewards, but I'm not sure why I even have them. I mean, I kind of enjoyed them. It's okay. It's not bad, but that's the thing though. When you're redeeming something on this channel, there's always a chance you get scammed. It's part of the allure. You know, you never know what you're gonna get. Well, it looks like my opponent decided to just have it every game today. Just perfect hands every game. Let's see if we can get out of this one, though. I kind of brought it on, you know, I didn't have to not play Baffling End last turn. I didn't have to, like, cycle my white source, so... maybe I went a bit too deep on the min-maxing, or whatever you want to call it. It's kind of tough because if I play my blue-white land and I draw a couple lands, then I probably lose. All right, I mean, they just have everything they need, whatever. Espanol. Espanol. All right, I probably messed up. I probably got way too greedy. Edifice. How do you say again already? De SL. Oh, mi español es muy malo. Otra vez. Yeah. Hugo John Sacrifice? Creo que sí. John Sacrifice. John Sacrificio. Okay, Chad, let's start winning a bit. Let's focus and let's start winning. All right, no trail of crumbs. Good. Yeah, obviously the hat is unlucky. Everyone knows that. Oh, only a free Wrath of God in my deck now. Le suck. Flinty Lazarmachy. So where's the button? It's the soundboard, bud. It's all about the soundboard. Oh, I'm getting trashed again. Vraska's gonna be rough. Today is a little day like.
So you get nothing! You lose! Good day, sir!
That's about how my day's going so far. Alright, what should I name? So if they had Citadel, they could have played it last turn, right? Yeah, I could name Wrath again. I don't hate that. Ooh. I get the Fairy Plus. How are my rewards a scam? Literally every other streamer, every reward's like 6 million channel points and you get to highlight your message or something. I'm literally the only streamer who has like good value on their channel rewards. Unreal. So ungrateful. Solaris. Thanks for the raid. Welcome everyone. Hope you had a good stream. Oh, whatever. Just gonna play Teferian Plus and hope for the best. What could go wrong? You just lost to Gains on the ladder. What have you been enjoying in Histo, Rekt? I mean, sure, go watch Kroki's stream. 10,000 channel points to highlight a message. You're free to choose. Do you think you're gonna get a new cat? Think you're gonna get another cat Holy Diva one day? When you move? Do you have plans to move? Another assistant? Yeah, the assistant was the best. Sometimes I watch your stream and I'm like, oh, where's the assistant? I miss the assistant. Liz had a cat who lived, I think her cat's name was Muffin. I think she lived till she was like 19 or something, like really old. Apparently she didn't like many people at all. I don't know if she would have liked me. You're getting back to your hometown in the north of Spain. Oh, nice. What's the name of the town? Probably worth committing. Have so much going on. Yeah, Eliphas again. Thank God for Eliphas, single-handedly keeping us at a decent rank. I'm joking. Oviedo, I've heard of it. Is it nice? Or is it kind of industrialized and kind of gray and... Or is it like kind of a cute city? Alright, might be time to get rid of Roscoe. Sure, that seems fine. Could be in trouble here. I don't really have anything for Citadel. I will say the nice thing about Pact of Negation is that there was a couple games where I just milled it and then I minus to me on the Pact. It was kind of a good target for a Pact. It's cute, clean, and well kept. Nice. Looks like you got scammed. You want Rhinomania or the best around? I'll give you a 2-for-1 DL. Rhinomania! This game's not really like me being the best around, but... You're the best around! Well, let's get back something good. Oh, why not? A Pact. Just lock it up. Make sure nothing bad happens anymore. Il ne peut plus rien nous arriver d'affreux maintenant. Shout out to all my French boomers. Trex. Oh, Trex is the third guy on the dab video. It's me, Alger, and Trex at the Dota tournament. This could be a decent matchup for Pact. I'll keep it in. I'll give it a shot. Everything's pretty good, honestly. Shark Typhoon's kind of medium. Like ECD's okay. Essence Scatter could be good. Baffling End could be good. Trying to run as little graveyard hate as possible because the graveyard hate cards are just not that good. And I don't want to have Cage or Rest in Peace in my Aura deck, so I'm trying to see if I can still win these matchups without Cage and Rest in Peace and stuff. I thought about running this on this list. I have, but seems awkward was Wrath of Gods. What do you think of the mask requirement? All throughout Paris starting Monday. Sounds pretty good. I heard like a day or two ago it had the highest. We had our highest, contamination number since April or something. I mean, come on, like wearing a mask is like freaking nothing, honestly. Kind of sucks to have to counter these Woe Striders when I have Wrath of God, but I don't want to have to tap out, and I don't want to be under any kind of pressure, really. Under pressure. Thoughts on Small Teferi? It's pretty mediocre card overall. I think it's worse than Tamiyo. Tamiyo has been pretty good. Alright, I think this dude I can let resolve. He's kind of mopey. Also, I'm getting to a point where I'm just going to have 7 mana to Wrath of God plus Neutralize. I can take a few hits. I'm trying Tamiyo. The insight was good. My problem with the insight is there's a few Reclamation Shade after sideboard cards like that, or casualties. And it's also just bad against Narset, whereas Search and Tamiyo are still work against Narset. Seems like, you know, Ban Sultai are shaping up to be pretty good decks in the format, and they're playing Narset. The people call 4 mana Teferi Small Teferi, I guess so. I just call it Tef was a 4 instead of the E, but Need Jace, yeah, Need Jace is pretty cool concept. Seems pretty balanced too. I don't think we've got another Ura on our hands or another Oko. Hunt's Worm Hat, wow, from one hat to other. I salute you, and I thank you. Thank you for the sub. Free mana Teferi is Teferi who shall not be named. Alright. I could make a 1-1 or I could draw. I guess I'm not in a rush. I don't mind cycling. If I didn't have the castle, I would almost definitely cycle there. Alright, I'm just gonna say go. Try to get at least a second card. Like, it's possible I don't need to, like, maximize every spell I play right now, but you never know when you're gonna flood, you know? This deck doesn't flood much just because you have Uro and a few cycling lands and etc., but you never know when you're gonna draw, like, 3 or 4 lands in a row and lose the game because of it. Also, not casting my Wrath of God can be bad. If I draw like a Teferi, then I'm like, oh, I can't replay my Teferi because there's a devil, and I wish the board was clear. Oh, I have a Castle Ventress now. Let's see. I don't think it can be too bad to keep it packed. Alright, I have 2 in hand. I'll use one. Decided to counter it just because they get a Scry. And I feel Scry is pretty valuable at this point in the game, and I think my Wrath of God is going to be good at some point, and I have a backup counter spell, so I think it was okay to use Neutralize on just a Low Strider in that spot. They had pretty bad draws, like no Trail of Crumbs basically. No Trail of Crumbs equaled bad draw. Why cycle a counter spell? Oh, when you're talking about the neutralize spot, when I was thinking why do you want to cycle a counter spell when nothing's happening? Because I have cards like Uro and Teferi in my deck. And if I draw these cards, then I can snowball, you know? Whereas, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I guess that's why basically, because the sooner I get to these cards, I can start snowballing. Whereas if I just sit on counter spells or just drawing one card, it's like kind of questionable though. But that's the logic for why you would want to cycle when nothing's happening. I think it kind of depends like what both players have in their deck and what kind of cards they have in their deck in some ways. Maybe sometimes I cycle too aggressively though. I could have played it last turn, yeah, maybe. Who cares? I wasn't really paying attention. What do I think about Pact of Negation? It's been pretty bad for me so far. Not horrendous, but I'm not sold at all. Like, this is another reason why I'm playing Scrabbling Claws and not Rest in Peace and Gravedigger's Cage, because people are ready. Grec ou kebab? Plutôt grec. Mais kebab, why not? You guys gonna reverse snipe me? Yeah. You should draw more, you should try drawing more Trail of Crumbs in this matchup. White Claws over Soul Guide? I don't know, I think it's better. Oh man, that's the best. Yeah, pretty much the best card you can have in the mirror match. Alright. Game is hard, chat. Oh, you were playing Coco Citadel, not oh right, you weren't playing Cat Oven. That's been my experience with Coco Citadel. The few matches I've played is that you draw nothing. I don't know. Feels like you have a lot of air and it's pretty hard for everything to come together. Yeah. God, such a so obscene in the mirror match. Feels freaking bad, man. I get Rekt if they have counterspelled into Teferi, but I'm willing to take a little chance when they have the search going. Try and make something happen. I played much against Gobos. Was this deck I've played 4 times against Gobos. It's close. It's a close matchup. Are we in desperation mode? Is that a good play? I tried to put them in a tough spot. Maybe they don't have... I don't know. I just have to hope their hand kind of sucks, but seems unlikely. Okay. Big draw. Yeah, I really want to gamble on Icon anyways. Alright. That was maybe the best card I could have drawn. Still have a search problem. Why would you separate ladder and historic? What are you gonna do? Like just make a different ladder every time they come up with a new format on Arena? They now have neutralize. I mean, they might have censor, but whatever else, they'll make them use it, make them have it. Come on, untap land. Fuck. I could get Tamiya going, maybe. Maybe that's good. Save a little bit of time. Outplayed.
One year of Soul Herder, D.
Nice. You're one of the ones I hooked with Soul Herder. Thanks for the resub. Thanks for the 12 months, Amatox. I have an ECD in my sideboard. Yeah, I have too many good cards though. Let's see. Cut the sensors. I honestly don't hate cutting 5 mana to Fairy. It's kind of bad against our set, and it's not super easy to tap out for. Matchup's kind of all about Shark Typhoons. Who draws the most Shark Typhoons? So I like all the cantrips and stuff. Solgat Lantern. Yeah, I have Scrabbling Claws. Figure does turn 1 Scrabbling Claws better than turn 1 Solgat Lantern. In the early turns, you just eat at their graveyard. They can never bring back a Crocsire Soul. You know, a Woe Strider. Kind of makes sense to me. The Scrabbling Claws would be better than... Alright, I'm going to hold on to Censor just in case they have... I don't need anything right now. Just in case they have turn 2 Search. Nice, no growth spiral. I like to see that. Like, this is typically a spot. It's way different than the jump spot the other time, but this is like typically a spot where you really want to just go nuts cycling because just want to get to Shark Typhoons and make your land drops, and even just threatening the Uro, I guess. That's kind of nice too. That Castle Ardenvale actually doesn't come into play untapped. Is Jolral still a good sideboard option against other blue decks? Yeah, maybe Jolral would be good. Cheap, Taxnar set, dodges, yeah. Should consider it, especially in matchups where I'm boarding out all my Wrath of Gods. That could be good, yeah. Let's see. We just go Shark into Krasis. Just so unlikely that they left any sweepers in. I really don't have to do anything though. So I guess I won't. That was actually pretty bad. I should have played Uro. Probably. Just having my yard at the ready. Card just doesn't do that much right now. I'll use my mana, why not? So if they have Dovin's Veto, they have how many cards in the yard? 3. How do they have Sensor in that spot? Haven't they been missing land drops and stuff? Maybe they just drew it this turn. Yeah. Good thing I drew ECD because that was kind of like the one Uro can make up for everything I've been doing. All my Shark beatdowns, but I could have Dovin's Veto. Wow. Brutal. I feel like maybe I misplayed this game. They kind of needed to have like the Sensor, the cycling cards, the Uro, the Veto, the untap lands. St. Kelly, 82. Thank you so much for joining this sewer. Thanks for the support. Alright, let's see now. Should I do Crisis or ACD? Maybe this crisis. Yeah, I played this game. I think I maybe played the last couple of turns poorly. Kind of exposed myself to them having everything, you know. Maybe I didn't have to put myself in that spot. This crisis is really bad against that was another mistake. This is really bad against Narset. I'm just throwing this game. Should have just gotten back ECD. Got a bit scared of like them having another Dobbins veto, but seems kind of irrational. Oh, someone copied a list. I recognize that card. Alright, I have a bunch of neutralized in the yard, bunch of ECDs. I actually don't have a single Teferi. I guess I'll start with that. Just name Teferi. Wait down, I cut Teferi. I cut 2 Teferi. There's not much else left to name though. I guess Narset's better. Wait, they had 4? I did not count 4 somehow. That's unfortunate. The froze are real. I think if I lose my Scrabbing Claws, it's not the end of the world. I don't know. Put myself in a bad spot when I was pretty far ahead. I'm probably gonna lose. Serious testing. The head is like... The head is tilting me. It's too hot, and it's making me play bad. My brain can't brace. Can't make any of the big brain plays when I have the hat on. Man, I can't believe how poorly I played these last 3 turns. At least I'm not getting punished too hard so far. No Narset yet. Yeah, the head's literally sent from just trying to keep me in check from winning too much at Magic. I'll let Tamiya die. Not sure to me is that big of a deal right now. So we could have a big shark. We even have the mana to make a token and make a shark. Can make a 1/1 and a free shark. So I could play a 7/7 Crisis and have neutralized mana up. Could play a Search. And I guess I'll just play a Search and say go. I don't think I care too much. $14. Sure, I'll fight over it. Okay. I feel like I'm pulling back ahead, but we'll see. Big shark incoming. Let's see how they feel about Narset. Oh, maybe I should have brought back my Ura right away. I'm going after Ura and not memory. Interesting. Alright, what should I minus? Uro or... Here's the flying the blocker. Alright, I managed not to totally throw my incredible lead. Game. I don't think I want to change much. I think this is good. That was game 2. Get to work. Yikes, my hand sucks. That's not what I was looking for. I have no lands. Still good for them. Still filtering. This game's probably gonna last a while. Kind of nice that they don't know when you don't have anything, like, it always gives you priority. No! They drew the first shark. Would it be unreasonable to have one questing beast in the sideboard? There's just obviously 60 billion cards you could have in your sideboard. Not sure why you would want questing beast though. It certainly would not be unreasonable to have a questing beast in my sideboard. So get back the veto. I mean, Jalral sounds pretty sweet actually in the mirror match. Is it time to sack this Scrabbling Claws? Do I need a little push here? Oh, really? Alright, what do I have 4 of in my deck? I have 4 neutralize, so I guess I'll name that. Yeah. I have 4 Shark Typhoon too. Actually, I should have named Shark Typhoon. Totally forgot about Shark Typhoon. I see that was good, but I don't know, maybe 1 Shark Typhoon is actually worth more than 2 neutralize. I'm just playing for the super long game. The memory. I'm exiling their graveyard this way when one of us casts memory. You know what? I should have cycled one maybe. I'll let my Tamiya die. It did its job. It did work. Drake Haven. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of these cards you can play. I'm not sure which one's the best. The opponent's deck a bad matchup. I mean, it's relative, right? But yeah, relatively bad matchup, obviously. Man, it was a tough card too. All right. All right, I'm gonna try and hook them, chat. I think it's a good play. Because I have Dobbin's Veto, so it's kind of perfect. I had to like tap down to 2 mana and not be too scared. Why only 1 Crisis in the sideboard? Yeah, it's a bit slow, I guess. I don't have Nissa in my deck. It's kind of random. Could be in the main deck. I guess with ECD in hand, I could have cycle neutralized before blocker's last turn and just tapped out. Alright, so let's slow down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, Uro seems good. Why not? I guess Shark Typhoon's the best card in my deck, probably. Let's slow this down. It's kind of tempting to just... I'm ahead, right? I don't need to force anything. Don't exactly need to force the action. I already got 1 of the Uros. I don't know if they play 3 or 4. I also want to keep us Skanta in check, I guess. That's probably not great. Because if my Narset resolves, it's probably not going to resolve. They probably have Dobbin's Veto. Let's see. So I can cycle, cast out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Probably better to say go for now. I guess I should get rid of their Uro, not give them a free spell. I think I played this game reasonably. I'm sure I could have done a few things slightly better to push my advantage. Hello, G-Champ, and welcome to another Friday, the best day of the week, because it means it's almost the weekend. Alright, this search kind of scary. Things could get ugly for me. Alright, let's play Uro first, maybe? This way I know I'm safe to attack with my shark. Ooh, resolves. I like that. Big fan. Could attack, and if they have shark, have commit plus neutralize. And they have castle, so I want to keep applying some pressure. Yeah, I like the attack. Committing a shark token is like... I mean, I think it just gets to a point where there's not much you can do about shark being good, you know. You just have to suck it up, I guess. And 2 for 1 yourself. Challenge, yeah. I'm not sure what I'm going to do tomorrow because I said Gavi Sparks is in charge of the tournament more or less, and they need bounties, and I said I would be one of the bounties for the CFB Pro Showdown tournament tomorrow. It's a historic tournament on Arena. It's free to play if you're part of CFB Pro, and there's some decent cool prizes in credit store, and on top of that there's gonna be 7 bounties. So I don't know, maybe I'll play a fast deck and double Q challenge and bounties. I don't know yet. K Prince was a raid. Thank you so much. Welcome everyone. Started at rank 5 and we had couple hiccups. We lost one to Gruel Aggro and one to humans. Hero Esper humans. And yeah. Now we're in the mirror match. Looking good though. The CFB Pro Showdown starts at 9 a.m. Pacific. Yep. Yeah, I mean, if you're part of CFB Pro, it's like direct elimination. So there's no, you know, playing around with a loss or two, hoping to get good breakers. So that's kind of cool in some way. If you don't want to have your whole day eaten up by yeah, I mean, that's what I've been doing with the Red Bull tournaments. Getting my 1 round in was mono red aggro, losing round 1 and dropping from the tournament. That mono lag give deck does not look very playable. I played against it once, I was not impressed, but... Also, good luck dodging, rest in peace.